Let me ask you something. What if I told you that one of the biggest things standing between you and $1 million isn't your salary, the stock market, or inflation? It's something you probably did this morning. Something so small, so normal. You'd laugh if someone said, "That's the problem. We're talking about $10 a day." Something much bigger, working for you or against you over time. By the end of this video, you'll see money differently. Most people think in prices, not costs. A coffee is for dollars, lunch $12, streaming $15 per month, tiny transactions. You pay, get the thing, and move on, ignoring what it truly costs over your lifetime. A real cost is what something takes from you over your lifetime, not just the price today. This mental trap is called present bias. Our brains care more about now than later. A dollar today feels real, a dollar in 10 years doesn't. That for dollars coffee? Your brain only sees for dollars spent, not the future wealth it could have created. This isn't laziness or stupidity, it's how our brains evolved. Ancestors worried about food tonight, not compound interest. So in today's financial world, this mismatch quietly costs people millions over a lifetime. Now let's run that second calculation, the one your brain skips, the one that actually shows the true cost of your daily $10 habit. Imagine two people, Jordan and Alex, both are 25, same job, same salary. The only difference? One small daily habit. Jordan spends $10 a day on low-value stuff, coffee, snacks, small conveniences. Alex takes that same $10 and invests it. That tiny choice, repeated daily, will determine who builds wealth and who doesn't over decades. $10 a day is $300 a month, $3,600 a year. Alex invested in a simple index fund averaging 10% annual return. After 10 years, his $43,000 grows to over $60,000. After 20 years, $72,000 becomes over $200,000. After 30 years, $108,000 grows to more than $600,000. And after 40 years, over $1.1 million, all from $10 a day. Meanwhile, Jordan spent the same $10 daily, but never invested. Over 40 years, he spent $146. Zero on small, invisible purchases, coffees, snacks, apps gone forever. The real question isn't, can I afford $10 a day? The question is, which version of $10 a day am I choosing, spending it or letting it work for me? Now here's the interesting part. This isn't just about math. The hard part is why humans struggle to do this. David Bach called it the latte factor. Small, daily, unconscious purchases silently draining long-term wealth. People pushed back. Give up my coffee? That's misery, but it's never about coffee, it's about awareness. See, the dangerous thing about small spending isn't the amount, it's the invisibility. A purchase that feels like nothing is one your brain never evaluates. You don't ask, is this the best use of $10? You just spend it automatically on autopilot, like driving a familiar route and arriving without remembering the journey. Psychologists call this automaticity. When behaviors become automatic, they leave your conscious awareness. Money spent on autopilot never gets redirected. Every dollar is like a tiny worker. It can either go out and disappear or work for you, earning more workers, who then earn even more workers over decades. Compound interest is just workers making workers. The reason most people don't build wealth isn't that they earn too little. Studies show people across almost every income level could save more if they try. The reason is they never make the invisible visible. They never stop to see what their money is doing when they aren't paying attention. The real cost comes from small, automatic, feels like nothing spending. The spending that costs the most is almost never the big stuff. You remember that. You justify it. You think about it. It's the small, daily, automatic purchases, the ones that slip through your mental filters, that quietly erode your future. These invisible choices accumulate over years, silently shaping whether you build wealth or watch it vanish. So what do you actually do with this? First, the most important step is to make the invisible visible for just 1 week. Write down every single thing you spend money on, not to judge yourself, not to feel guilty, just to see it. Most people are shocked not by one big thing, but by how many small, forgettable things there are. Second, ask a new question. Instead of "Can I afford this?" ask, "What is this actually costing me?" For dollars today, compounded over 30 years at 10%, isn't just for dollars. It's closer to $70 of future wealth. That mental shift alone can completely change how you relate to small purchases. Third, and where many stop short, to automate the alternative. Don't rely on willpower. It runs out fast. Set up an automatic investment transfer on payday before you see the money. Even $25 or $50 a month works. The amount matters less than the habit. Get the system running, then increase it over time. Here's the truth about wealth building: it's boring. People quietly becoming wealthy are day trading or finding a secret stock. They consistently, automatically, invisibly redirect small amounts into assets and then get out of the way while compound interest does its work. Dramatic get-rich stories are fantasy. Boring consistency is mathematical certainty. So let's come back to where we started. $10 a day, something you probably spent before lunch. Something that feels like nothing. The point isn't to make you feel bad about coffee or takeaway. Life is meant to be enjoyed. The point is that most of us make a choice every day without realizing it, voting with our $10 for now at the expense of later. And the cost of that vote, over a lifetime, it's not $10, it's $1 million. The best time to change that vote was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Redirecting $10 a day intentionally doesn't just change your bank balance, it changes your relationship with money and makes you someone who thinks in costs, not just prices. It makes you someone who sees the future in every small decision. Someone who understands that wealth isn't built in dramatic moments, it's built in the quiet, invisible, automatic choices that nobody else sees. The question isn't whether $10 a day can make you a millionaire. The math already answered that. The question is, which habit are you building with yours? Every $10 you spend or invest today is a vote for the kind of future you want. Small, consistent choices repeated over decades quietly decide whether you're building a $1 million future or just buying another coffee that disappears without a trace.